The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go. We are underway here at Ford Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose. In him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Stroud looking to throw to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. But, Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason. So now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get two.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Keely Ringo, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Goff on 1st down. That is caught by Laporta. And he's brought down. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. A shotgun snap for Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff throwing again. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Devin Duvernay. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on third down now. That is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. After one, 7-0 on the A's. Texans football to start quarter two, as they've got it with a second and 10. Here's Pierce on the counter. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 31. That'll leave him with a third and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash. This from 48. The kick by Gould is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jared Goff and the Lion offense heading out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with the first down. Open man downfield is Duvernay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Lions at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat. And they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, 41 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run.
Gibbs diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And it's 21-3. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now Stroud.
And his throw here's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here goes Stroud again. Fighting to stay up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, they got him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Pulled in at the 24. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. They got a man downfield. It's Duvernay. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. The final shot before break here. Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll start up at TIAA.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Goff now looks to throw. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Delivers a no into Pierce. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right.
Have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, it's gone. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal. You know what? I know it's 4th down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around this entire game, and they're making a nice goal line stand here. It would be fun to see them stop them on 4th down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's like putting whipped cream on broccoli at this point.
So what you're saying is they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to get it, aren't they?
I would. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
For the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Throwing again is Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Another carry for Pierce.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see...
He's got a man, complete. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Oh, he